Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Monday, 22nd of May 2023. This day is celebrated as the International Day of Biological Diversity. The United Nations has proclaimed May 22nd the International Day for Biological Diversity to increase the understanding and awareness of the biodiversity issues. 22nd May in Indian history is celebrated as the birth anniversary of Raja Ram Mohan Roy, 1772 up to the 27th September 1833. One of the founders of the Brahmo Samaj, he is said to be a forerunner of Indian Renaissance and the father of modern India. Remember the name Raja Ram Mohan Roy. So, starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, The Hindu states that Registrar General of India office says it cannot reveal stance on Meiteis. Meitei refugees wait on board a parliamentary truck at a transit point after being evacuated from the violence that hit Chandrachandpur near Imphal in Manipur on May 9, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that countries should respect sovereignty and territorial integrity. Prime Minister Modi at G7 meet. PM Narendra Modi with the other leaders visit the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Museum in Hiroshima on May 21st. The Hindu newspaper also states that Kuki groups to press for separation from Manipur equal political status. Posters put by Kuki groups demanding their land rights at Chandrachandpur district of Manipur on May 17, 2023. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that Karnataka's wait for a Dalit chief minister continues. Why Congress passed up the chance to break with the past. In recent times, the Congress has thrice let opportunity of appointing a Dalit chief minister go begging 2004, 2013 and now 2023. While the dominant caste groups seem for more united, the political support base of Dalits has increasingly got split between the Congress and the BJP. Karnataka Chief Minister designate Sidra Mahesh and Deputy Chief Minister designate DK Shivkumar meet Congress leader Rahul Gandhi in New Delhi on Friday, May 19, 2023. Indian Express also states that finding mates for India's single African jumbos it is complicated. While all elephants, African or Asian, are social animals, the search for their prospective mates has run into a quagmire of monetary, legal, logistical, and importantly, ethical considerations, not to mention availability. Shankar, aged around 27, is Delhi's sole lone African elephant. While the African elephant can live till 70. Indian Express also states that India can become biggest chip producer in next 5 years. Vaishnav at Express Adda. In December 2021, the center had announced a $10 billion semiconductor manufacturing plan with a fabrication plant expected to get approval soon. Railway Electronics and IT Minister Ashnavi Vaishnav at the Express Adda in Delhi on Saturday. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that Srinagar checked up security tightened ahead of today's G20 meet. Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir is all set to host the third tourism working group meeting of G20 countries in the capital Srinagar from Monday to Wednesday, with the multi-tier security arrangements in place to successfully host its first major international event since the abrogation of Article 370 in 2019. Preparations are underway on the eve of the G20 meeting in Srinagar on Sunday. Niti Aayog meeting on May 27 set the stage for open talks. The upcoming meeting of the Niti Aayog's Government Council on May 27, where all chief ministers will participate, is likely to set the stage for parleys between chief ministers of opposition parties with an eye on the 2024 parliamentary elections. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar meets his Delhi counterpart Arvind Kejriwal in New Delhi. Hindustan Times also states that ISRO's Chandrayaan-3 launch likely on July 12. The Indian Space Research Organization is expected to launch the third edition of its lunar mission Chandrayaan-3 On July 12, officials of the Space Agency have said ISRO has started the process of assembly of payloads of Chandrayaan 3. Going towards the economy of the country, Morning Digest, deep concern over Ukraine war and cohesion in the Indo-Pacific Accord leaders. Ordinance is an insult to Supreme Court. We will challenge it, Kejriwal and more. Prime Minister Narendra Modi with the United States President Joe Biden, Prime Minister of Australia Anthony Albanese and Prime Minister of Japan Fumio Kishida during the Quad Leaders Summit in Hiroshima, Japan on May 20, 2023. State Bank of India's U-turn, no slip ID proof needed to swap 2000 notes. The Reserve Bank of India announced with the withdrawal of 2000 currency notes from the circulation. 6 entities under lens for suspicious trading in Adani shares Supreme Court panel. A detailed investigation is being carried out in respect of the trading of the 6 entities. Going towards the world news, including United Kingdom, opposition calls for freeze of Indian rice tycoon donation to Conservative Party. Watch Papua New Guinea. Prime Minister accords warm welcome to PM Modi, touches his feet. Ukraine says troops still engaging Russian forces in Bakhmut after Moscow announces victory in the city. Bakhmut is only in our hearts, Zelensky, after Ukraine loses control of the destroyed city to Russia. Methane must fall to slow global heating, but only 13% of emissions are actually regulated. Mexico withdraws a prison sentence against a woman who killed her rapist in the self-defense. Going towards the science and technology, Saudi astronauts, including nation's first woman, catch a private flight to space station. Commander Peggy Whitson, pilot John Sofner, and mission specialist Ali Al-Qarni and Rayana Barnawi, representing the Saudi Arabia, posed before the planned Axiom mission 2nd AX-2 launched to the International Space Station at Kennedy Space Center, Florida, United States, May 21, 2023. Indian Institute of Agriculture scientists propose new metric which can help quantify image quality of the sun. Indian Institute of Astronautics scientists propose new metric which can help quantify image quality of the sun taken from the ground-based telescopes. According to the Ministry of Science and Technology, dynamic events like flares, prominences, and coronal mass ejections taking place on the surface of the sun have made the solar body the focus of interest of astronomers. Multisclerosis, new evidence for the role of glandular fever virus. Autoimmune diseases, of which MS is one, occur when the body's immune system damages itself by mistake. Here is a representation of image. Science this week, Bezos, Blue Origin, develop moon lander. A genome helps find origin of human and more. A new study has indicated that multiple ancestral groups from across Africa contributed to the emergence of Homo sapiens in a patchwork manner. At last, there is a famous quotation by Alexander III of Macedon. 356 BC to 1011 June 323 BC, commonly known as Alexander the Great, was a king of ancient Greek kingdom of Macedon. He succeeded his father Philip II to the throne in the 336 BC of the age of the 20 and spent most of his ruling years conducting a lengthy military campaign throughout Western Asia and Egypt. By the age of 30, he had created one of the largest empires in history, stretching from Greece to northwestern India. He was undefeated in battle and is widely considered to be one of the history's greatest and most successful military commanders. He says a famous quotation. He says that bury my body and don't build any monument. keep my hands out so the people know the one who won the world had nothing in the hands when he died. Okay, thank you.